Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is 23rd December 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. Today has been a very newsy day in that sense. You see, gold has hit 4,500 overseas, and the other, poor cousin silver also has done very well and made an all-time high. And Indian markets did very well yesterday. But what caught my eye and created a fear in me is this latest corporate governance allegation. It's still an allegation by Cobrapost on a very hallowed group, Cholamandalam Investment. Now, Cholamandalam Investment, personally, I took my first car loan from them in 1992. I've had very good relationships with them. I hold them in high esteem. I've been always trying to buy any of the Chola stocks, including Vent, for instance. We have bought, it's there in our portfolio. So it's all the more shocking for us when we get to hear this kind of allegation. Now, 2025 has been a year of many financial irregularities. We thought we had moved away from that. We started, if you go back in time, Satyam was the biggest in 2009. Then we had DHFL in 2018, IIFL in 2018, and then we had the S Bank problem. And then this year, they have been thick and fast. Brightcom Group, big fraud and manipulation happened. Then you had IndusInd Bank. They got caught for about 1959 crore, close to 2,000 crore scandal. And then you had this Blue Smart EV scam. There was about 71 crore misuse, and that collapsed, that share price collapsed. Recently, we had Kotak writing about Keynes Technology, accounting, irregularities, and Keynes Technologies stock crashed. But there are a lot of people, who are fans of Keynes, so it has bounced back. Now, Cobra Post yesterday evening, that is today morning, actually, they came up with this allegation saying that over nearly a decade, Murugappa Group companies have moved through related parties about 10,000 crores. Out of that, 25,000 crores cash deposits across multiple banks, raising serious questions on corporate governance and regulatory oversight, all against what RBI rules are. As I said, Murugappa Group is a very old group also, 125-year-old group, very solid corporate governance. Everybody looks to it. Whoever buys stocks have made money on that. So it is something very, very unnerving. I only hope, for the sake of Murugappas, that they could clarify it in a manner which assuages the feelings of the market. Otherwise, it will certainly shake the foundations which they have built over 125 years. It's not a fly-by-night operator. So let's see how as the day progresses. Now, this morning, today, incidentally, is the weekly settlement, and it looks like it will be an interesting one because the Gift Nifty is talking about a gap up opening, but many times these gap ups get sold, so we don't know how it will pan out. But I'm hopeful that we'll have a good settlement at the end of the day, notwithstanding this cloud over Murugappa. So yesterday, Nifty gained beautifully 200 points. It did very well. Actually, it closed almost near the high. Bank Nifty also did well, and all the indices were up. Not a single sectoral indices or not a single broad-based index was in the negative, which is remarkable. In the last few days, this is the second time it's happening. And FIS though did not really participate in the rally. They sold about 500 crores, but DIS more than compensated for it. IT led the sectoral gains. Persistent, Wipro, and all were good, but ADRs. This Infosys is down by 5%, so it will have some negative effect on IT stocks this morning. Metal stocks extended their gains for fourth session, and metal is again trying to hit the all-time high, which it did some time ago. Auto, pharma, every sector did very well. PSU Bank did well. Private sector banks, smaller banks did well, and that spilled on to US. US also, all the three indices did very well. They are just about 1% from their all-time highs. We are, of course, quite some distance. So tech stocks, especially Nvidia, did very well. And Europe was not so great. Europe was moderate, some up, some down, flat. Basically, I also found out that UK FTSE 100 has been really the best, one of the best performing indices this year, which is surprising because I don't cover it so much as I do about DAX. Anyway, as I said, gold top 4,500. Oil rose because of the Venezuela conflict, where Trump is starting a war without starting a war. Basically, he's not putting ground troops there, but he is blockading Venezuela oil. So the Brent crude went up to about $62, but still well within the range of 55 to 65. Dollar index was weak, which is good for India. 97.8. Indian rupee strengthening. That's again good. It's like a defense against the FII selling. So everything looked good there. Nasdaq up, S&P up, and oil, as I said, was up. So were gold and silver, and of course zinc also was up. Copper was up. So yesterday was a bullish day across, across all asset classes. Then today, what are the interesting developments, corporate developments? Ambuja Cements yesterday, their board took a decision to merge ACC and Orient Cement with Ambuja. Now it will become a huge conglomerate. It is a surprise decision, I suspect. So there is this, for every 100 shares, Ambuja will issue about 328 shares to eligible shareholders. For 100 shares of Orient Cement, Ambuja Cement will issue 33 shares to eligible shareholders. This is the big one today. Apart from that, Prestige Estate has bought 25 acres in Chennai. Chennai is a fast-growing city, especially in the suburbs, so they should do well. They basically bought the Ramco Cement's non-core assets for 515 crores. So Ramco Cement also may be in the focus, but Ramco is a thinly traded share, so one should be careful. HFCL is opening its QIP. The price is 65.85. HFCL, we used to have it. Now we have reduced it. We just have a little bit, but it looks interesting. After the QIP is over, I think HFCL should do well. Lloyd Enterprises has demerged their real estate arm into listed Lloyd's Realty, so that should benefit Lloyd's. GPT Infra Projects has got a big order of 670 crores, so that should do well. Then Antony Waste has got again large order of 329 crores for a 10-year debought waste processing contract from TMC. So that should also be in the limelight. Incidentally, Antony Waste, I think, is one of the rare waste management companies listed on the exchange. Then what else we have? IIFL Finance has issued some NCDs. Then Man Industries IT people searched, but they could not find anything. So either they're very honest or they're very smart. Then Coforge is planning to raise funds next week. So Gift Nifty is higher and things are looking moderately good. I won't say extraordinarily bullish, but there seems to be a lot of short positions in the market. So I won't be surprised if you get a good closing on the weekly. Tomorrow is the BSE monthly, quarterly, yearly closing. Our NSE closing happens only next week. We still have time on that. But I think we should have a buoyant market today with that small overhang of that Cholamandalam. I'll be watching it very closely since we have went in our portfolio. So we are buying on decline as usual. We were bullish yesterday and completely we have removed the bearish thing for some time because we feel year-end rally will be there. The Santa Claus rally normally will come, and it seems to have come on Friday and Friday and yesterday. So hopefully Santa Claus won't go away before Christmas, which is we've got still one trading day left. So whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.